I'm sure we've all seen it before. We're driving to school or to work, and we hear loud sirens coming up from behind us on the highway. We look in our mirrors, and we see bright lights and a bright red fire truck flying past us to head off to deal with one of the worst days of somebody's life. In that situation, have you ever stopped and asked yourself, where are they going? Why do they do what they do? Truth is, a lot of us do not fully understand how many important responsibilities that the fire service in America has, as well as how important the fire service as a whole is to our communities in America. So today, I'm going to explain the importance of the fire service in America as a whole. I'm going to start by talking about one of the best known responsibilities of the fire service, which is fire suppression. Fire suppression is actually the primary responsibility of the fire service in the United States. According to the statistics page on the National Fire Protection Association website, fire departments across America responded to roughly 1,353,500 fires in the year 2020. These emergencies were luckily mitigated by the fire service in America. Fire departments, what makes the fire department so good at dealing with fires, you might ask? Well, fire departments have the best gear and equipment suited for dealing with fire emergency situations. Some of this equipment includes fire trucks, ladders, air packs, bunker gears that you commonly see them wearing, as well as an assortment of hand tools that are suited for dealing with fire emergencies. The fire service in America also has specific departments dedicated to dealing with specifically wildland fires, which are wildfires, as well as aviation fires, which are fires in the airports across the United States. Another mission of the fire service in America is to minimize property damage. This mission is actually reflected in the U.S. Fire Service motto, to save lives and to protect property. Next, I'm going to explain another important responsibility of the fire department, which is emergency medical calls. Emergency medical calls, also known as EMS within the fire service, is an important responsibility due to their sheer volume. According to the statistics page on the U.S. Fire Administration website, EMS calls made up roughly 62.4% of all emergencies responded to by U.S. fire departments in the year 2020. This increase in medical calls has created somewhat of a culture shift within the fire service as a whole. Most departments nowadays require that their firefighters have a minimum of a EMTB license. This license grants an individual knowledge and skills to provide basic life-saving support to patients in medical emergencies. As you can see already, the fire service has many important responsibilities, but one that is not very well known and does not get as much attention is the responsibility of community risk reduction. Community risk reduction, also known as CRR for short in the fire service, is the primary way for fire departments to deal with fire on a pre-actionary sense rather than a reactionary sense. CRR is defined in an article on the National Fire Protection Association website as, quote, a process to identify and prioritize local risk, followed by the integrated and strategic investment of resources to reduce their occurrence and impact. CRR holds a high importance inside the fire service, even having an entire month dedicated to the concept. Through the month of October, which is also known as Fire Prevention Month in the fire service, the primary goal of the fire service is to raise fire safety awareness and to ensure the safety of families across America. CRR is conducted through school visits from local departments, as well as free safety courses, fire safety courses, and voluntary home surveys conducted by the fire departments across America. Fire departments also give free new smoke detectors to local people in need, and even offer to check batteries of already installed smoke detectors in the homes of their communities. In conclusion, today I have explained the importance of the fire service in America. I hope that this information will be insightful to you and will give you a bigger and newfound appreciation for the brave men and women who serve in our fire departments across America. And just remember, the next time that you're rolling down the road and that you hear those sirens and you see those bright lights in that big red truck, please remember, pull over.